So this is our first meeting, and just for today, the meeting is gonna last 1 hour because all the other future meetings till May are gonna be 2 hours long. But today is gonna be just 1 hour because it's more a presentation, and what you expect from today is for you to understand how this project is structured and who are the partners of this project, and for you to tell us a little bit more about yourself and why you're here, what are your expectations, and even how the space will look like. Okay, so I would like to start with the presentation of the first partner. And if Carrie would like to take the word, Carrie from KEHSIA.
So hello everybody, and welcome to this first session. I'm really looking forward to being a part of this fantastic project. I think the girls have really worked hard to put something together that you're all going to really benefit from. My name's Carrie Cannon, and I'm just part of KEHSIA just for this project. I'm a nurse by background, having worked in public health, and I've done a lot of work on sexual health education in schools. So a very different type of education to what you're going to get here, but a much more formal. And I love this way that it's much more informal here. So I'm part of KEHSIA, which is a non-profit organization based here in Luxembourg, which was founded in 2023, and I'm just here for this project. And KEHSIA promotes education and innovation and civic engagement. Its focus is really on youth, to give young people, to empower young people in projects such as this, to give them a voice, to help them to feel included in society with sustainable projects, and certainly in the areas of digitalization. And the mission is really of KEHSIA is really to foster cultural and civic growth, and especially for young people and people who are working with young people. So we really believe at KEHSIA that society is about the human being. The human being is at the center. So that's really what KEHSIA does, and certainly in this project, that's where we're involved. So it's great to be here. I'm really looking forward to the sessions together. I am actually tonight on a very unstable network. I'm in an office with no Wi-Fi, so I'm on my hotspot, so you might lose me. I hope not, but just to let you know, fingers crossed. But thanks very much.
Thank you, Carrie. Thank you very much. That was really nice presentation of you. Okay, and let's move on with Antonio from
here.
Spain. Hi, Antonio.
Ciao.
Ciao.
Hi everyone. Yeah. So yeah, I'm Antonio. I am a president from EUDUCATE. We are based in Granada, south of Spain. Very beautiful city. Highly recommend you to come. And yeah, I founded this association together with other colleagues in 2014, and since that year, I started working deeper into promote basically non-formal education and these European opportunities for youth. I actually work also as a project coordinator, as evaluator for national agency. I also work as a trainer for teachers or youth workers. Our organization is also accredited, and we work mainly in the digital field and entrepreneurship, gamification, and this project it's also very neat, and it's a very interesting and very important topic that we have always to let's say keep learning. So I am looking forward for you to really participate, to learn as much as you can, to also be active and yeah, enjoy the whole learning process. if you want to know, and because there are many people from all around the different places in Spain and other countries, forward that you have the website, and inside you have also the social media for any questions that you want to have. Just let me know, okay? And yeah, any question or anything, just tell me, okay? Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Antonio. Thank you. And it is really an honor to be part of this amazing project. And so let's move on. After the presentation of the first two partners, I'm gonna present who are we. So I am part of this association that is called Donne per Strada, and it's an Italian-based association that mainly works and help and provide supports for victims of gender-based violence. And we do that through concrete actions, and mostly with the we have 4 supporting teams. That it's the psychological team, legal, gynecological, and nutritional. So as you can see, we pretty much cover all the support systems, and we are trying to be really present in educational programs as well, and we do that through mainly through our social networks, Instagram pages, etc. But we have a lot of projects, active projects with institutions, and for example, like Viola Walk Home, that it's an app, and it's a really cool project that pretty much help people to walk safely in the streets. And yeah, for me, it's really an honor to be part of this team. And I'm part of Donne per Strada from January of 2025. And we are really happy and honored to be partner with this other organization around Europe to build a project that is so important for young people and youth workers as well. As you can see here, there is a QR code that if you go there, you can go through our Instagram page and our social media channels. So I'll tell you a little bit about the team of Donne per Strada. But before that, I would like to take a moment to say thank you and introduce Matilde De Martino, that it's not only part of the team of Donne per Strada, but she was the person that worked as a how do you say, as a chief in this from our part in this organization project. And so if Matilde want to say hi.
Yeah. Hi everyone. Thank you, Costanza. Yeah, I'm the team, but I will not be one of the trainers. So I'm behind the scene, and if you need everything, you can write to me through the mail of Donne per Strada, supporto ginecologico. And I think I already talk with someone of you by the mailing today and some week ago. So I'm here for everything. Thank you.
Thank you, Matilde. And so the team, so these 4 people that you see here are the people who wrote and designed this online training. And my name is Costanza Gori, and I am a sex counselor, and I teach gender studies in the American University in Florence. And I am the co-founder of Revulva, that it's a grassroots collective that basically works on the sex education, and we are trying to let people in Italy know about the internal condoms, that it's really hard. It's a contraceptive that it's really hard to find in Italy. So we start this project with this purpose, and then we decided to grow, supporting our community with the sex education that is pretty much lacking in our country, but we will talk about this later on. And I'm going to be always in the afternoon sessions training, and sometimes it's going to be with me Camilla, and sometimes it's going to be with me Ire. And if you're going to be sometimes in the morning session, you'll see Raquel as well. And Camilla, if you want, that he's here with us today, if you want to introduce yourself.
Yes, sure. Good evening to everyone. I'm very glad to be here also this afternoon after this morning. I'm a lawyer. I practice near Savona, and I'm practice especially in civil law with peculiar attention on marriage and gender-based violence. I also have a particular attention to children and teenagers disease, in divorce, in all the procedure that takes their interests. And with my social accounts, I made information about gender-based violence, about rights, and about what concern divorced and women's rights. I also train in different projects with teenagers. For example, in these weeks we have a beautiful project about the risks of internet and how teenagers use internet and what they know about the sexual injuries in internet. In this project, I work with special attention of the law point of view, and also I'm part of DonneXstrada since 2023. Thank you.
Thank you, Camilla. And there will be time for us to know each other better. I just wanted to, I left out because I'm a little emotional as well. So I left out a couple of things that I would like to share with you, that I lived for a couple of years in San Francisco. And I was there during the rise of the Me Too movement. So it was a pretty hard time and amazing time to be there. And I had the chance when I was there to work with a lot of different communities, BDSM communities, intersex and asexual communities, sex workers communities. And this gave me the chance to not only learn more about myself, but even a different approach on these topics that are so hard to find the right informations here in Italy, on some levels at least. So yeah, we will talk for sure a lot more about this. So, but let's move on now. Okay, so before to go to the project, I would like to tell you a little bit about another technical details that I forgot about. That it's the attendance. We are going to take all the attendance during this webinar through the whole course. So the attendance is taken automatically, so we can even see the percentage of attendance and everything. There is no mandatory or compulsory attendance, but we will, of course, we will love for you to be part as much as you can. And at the end of this webinar, we're going to provide you with a certificate of a youth certificates that it can only be provided if you have the 75% of the attendance. This is a technical detail that it was important for you to know. Okay, so the project. So Sexuality Connect is an Erasmus Plus project that is funded by the European Union. For those of you who don't know about the what is an Erasmus Plus project, it's basically it's a huge project from the European Union that gives grants for educational programs around Europe for young people. And if you don't know that much about this Erasmus Plus project, I invite you to go and check it out, because there are many very cool educational projects all the time on different topics. And it's a cool chance to meet new people, a new organization, and to even get an education yourself on topics and approaches that are different from what you're used to. So in this case, as you heard during the presentation that we did before, we are 3 main partners from Italy, Spain, and Luxembourg. And this project, as you can see, aims to empower youth workers, so you, to provide high-quality sex education and sexual digital literacy. So why did we choose to build this project for you? Because we are aware that sexual education is a really important tool for all of us in many aspects of our lives. Not only gives us the chance to build our sexual identity and our identity in general, but it can even give you the chance to know your boundaries, your body, others people's boundaries, and how to respect those boundaries. And it might feels like something that everyone has, but unfortunately, we are even aware that it's something that not all the countries actually provides us. So, for example, in Italy, we do not have an institutional sex education. That, again, this is a topic that we will share, and we will be able to talk about it more later on. But as I was saying, it's really important, because if we are here today and in the next months as well, it's because we all know that it's really important to provide young people with the right scientific information. And even the countries where the sex education is actually on, most of the time it's lacking of important information. For example, came up to my mind the fact that pleasure, it's always left out. For example, it's always rooted and based on sexual transmitted infections and pregnancies and etc. So it's always on the it's always focused on the risky parts, and leaves out a lot of important topics and issues. And the problem where, if we are not addressing these topics with young people, it might be that they can, like this lacking, it pushes young people to go find these answers in places that are risky, because maybe they have like simply misinformation, or there are no reliable sources. So they can even think that what they're finding online is what they should have as scientific information, but it's not like that. So this is the reason why it's so important for us to prepare them and create a safe space for them to ask questions and be able ourselves to provide them with the right answers and scientific information. And so next, we are going to talk about the online training calendar, and I'm going to leave the word to Camilla.
Okay, thank you, Costanza. And I would like first of all, I would like to excuse me for my English that it's not so trained in the last few years. So I had to train with this project. As you can see in the slide, we have different meetings from today since May, but only this the meeting of today has a duration of 1 hour, because we think that it has been very important to present properly what it is, the project, and what are the aims of the project, what are our purpose to lead on this kind of thinking. Then we have different meetings of the duration of 2 hours, and we choose to dedicate a proper theme for each meetings to study and to put in front of different thinking and different countries what are the feelings about these themes. So we will talk about pleasure, about gender identity, about relationships, and as we will talk about in a few minutes, it is very important for us to receive your feedbacks and your comments and your suggestions about some things that we don't talk properly or we don't talk about. So please talk with us about what we forgot. Senza poi andare, thank you. What about the meetings? We have a huge part of online training because it is the magic of 2025 is that consent to have a project and a training divided by 3 different countries. Then we have face-to-face meeting happening in May in Spain and in Luxembourg. Then a mobility for July in Italy, in Rome, and a few live sessions in autumn in Spain and Luxembourg. Thank you very much. So now we have special content that consent us to know better who you are. Here there are two QR code, a map and a questionnaire. In the upper one, it is a map, and if you go on it, you can find a Padlet with the information of the person who joined this project. So there are the first 4 are our trainers. So there is mine profile. I'm from Finale Ligure, near Savona, and then there is Costanza in Prato. We joined this map, putting on it a song that represents who we are and what this project represents to us. It will be very kind if you join the map with your personal information. You can join the map on the plus sign. Thank you very much. Putting your position, and then your information. Please notice that if you have any doubt and any problems with filling these signs, there is the chat of this call, and we can answer and help you in the very moment. Then the second QR code is a questionnaire that let us know who you are, what do you do in your life, and how you came here and why you came here. So now we can take about 10 minutes until I think 45, quarter to 7, and we ask you to complete these two tools. Do you want to add something, Costanza?
I just want to say something that this morning the participants asked us if 1 was less and 5 was the most. So and the answer is
Yeah.
So, for example, how competent do you think you are in relating to a teenager to talk about sex, assigned at birth, gender, and sexual orientation? 1 is like, I don't feel that much competent. And 5 is like, yes, I feel very competent. So we'll leave you, as Camilla said, 10 minutes to fill this form, because it's really important for us to know everything, that it's all the questions for you to answer all the questions that we put here. And then we will come back and we'll tell you a little bit more about it.
We can also share the link, maybe. So if you,
Yes.
on the chat.
Okay.
So you can use the QR code, or you can use the link that we gonna put in the chat.
Okay. I can
do it.
Okay,
Yeah.
thank you so much, because I can't see the chat right now. Thanks.
Yeah, maybe it's useful if we put again the slides so they can do with the QR code. Yeah.
Obviously, we stay here, we stay online. So if for every needed, there is the chat, and we can answer your doubt or problem. So this is another very important topic, because it's a space that we made for you, especially for you, because if you go on the link or on the QR code, you can ask questions, you can make comment, and okay, so here you can see the example that we made, and some of the questions and the comments that have been made this morning. Please notice that the questions, so the principal comment, are anonymous, and the forward comments, the secondary topics, has your proper name. Okay, so if I think that it's important, you know it, if you would like to be anonymous during the questions and the comments. There are 3 kinds, if you know, and please use them, because it's very important to us to know what do you think and how we can do better for the best for the project. Okay? Something to add, Costanza?
I just would like to let you know that this space that we create is for you. Not only this Padlet, but the whole webinar is for you. So
yeah, right.
We would like for you to feel free to share any comments or any questions or any doubts with us, not only to improve ourselves, but even to be able to address better anything that you would like to understand better. So again, as Camilla was saying, these Padlets, it's another tool that we designed for you to be able to communicate with us better and to be able to, again, share everything and all of your opinions. So for us, it's really, really important. And another thing that I would like to add about the questionnaire that I hope that you filled already, that it's really important for us for the purpose of our project. So it's not only for us to, oh, we would like to know more about you. Yes, 100%. But even because it's really important for the purpose of this project, that, as we said before, we have to report to the European Union at the end of it. So it's really important for us that you filled it properly. And instead of the previous Padlet, the map with all the songs and everything, it was a way, it is a way to know each other better. It's a fun way. Actually, I didn't even know the existence of this Padlet, but I'm learning a lot as well during this webinar. And these other Padlets, it's more for you to communicate with us. You are always free to communicate with us in any moment through the chat, through emails, but it's your tool. This is designed for you. So we would like for you to feel free to use it as much as you can. And it's going to be these, let me go back to a second. So this QR code is going to be here at the end of every lesson. Absolutely, yes. I'm gonna give you you need to be a little patient with me because I'm a little boomer, but I'm trying my best. Let's see.
The very interesting part of this project is that we are learning a lot about computer and social and presentation tools.
Okay. Yeah, exactly. For us, it's a learning moment as well. So this is really important, that because at the end of every meeting that we're going to have, the next is going to be on this 12th of December. And we're going to meet 16. Sorry, I saw Matilda looking at me weirdly. Okay. Sorry. Yeah, on the 16th of December, we're going to meet again, both the morning session at 9:30 and 6 p.m. till 8 p.m. next time, because next time we're going to go into the topics, not more introduction, but we're going deeper. So it's going to last 2 hours. And as I was saying, at the end of every lesson, you're going to find these Padlets every time. I would like for you to save it so you can use it whenever you want, whenever you want. But you're going to find it every time, because I'm going to show you what's next on. Please, Cami.
Yes, it's so as you can see, the next meeting is about pleasure. We think that it is important to finish every meeting with a little disclosure of the next one, because it consents you to prepare any questions, any suggestions, and everything that interesting about the next theme. Okay. So as you see, the next one is about pleasure, and we will talk about it with a different point of view. The consent, the disability, but also a medical sorry, a medical point of view.
Do you have any questions, or do you have anything that you would like to share or ask? Do you have any doubts? Feel free to talk, to speak, or even to write in the chat.
Sorry.
Hi, yeah.
If the next time, for me, it's better to attend the session of the morning. could I do it or not?
Yeah, it's
Yes?
possible.
Yes.
Yeah, of course.
Okay. And another thing is that I saw there are like there's gonna be mobility in this project in
Yeah,
Luxembourg.
no, the mobility will be in Rome in July, and but we also have a part of face-to-face training in Spain and Luxembourg in May. But the mobility will be in Rome on July. So yeah, there will be also some space for face-to-face training, but we're gonna see it maybe later,
Okay. Okay.
step by step.
Thank you for asking. Okay, thank you for saying that. We can go through that again. Don't worry. So let's go back to this QR code. Okay, so you can find, if you scan this QR code, it brings you to this, a second, okay, to this window here. And this basically, it's a space for you to share your questions or comments or concerns, doubts. So it's basically, it's a tool that we designed for you to talk with us, to ask questions, to share opinions. So yes, it's gonna stay the same for every session.
Yeah. So, for example, if you know that the next session we're gonna speak about consent, or I don't know, and you have some particular question that you say, I really would like that we're gonna speak about this. So you can try to write to us, and so if we have time, blah blah, we're gonna go there. Sentivo che
Mm.
No. Or also if maybe after a lesson, a meeting, I say, but this thing I really don't understand what they meant. So let me write the question so I remember that I would like to speak again about these topics.
Exactly. Or for example, as Matilde was saying, for example, when we're gonna, if we say at the last slide of each lesson, we say the next topic. So for example, next time we're gonna talk about gender identity and sexual and romantic orientation. Let us know if you want to know anything in details, or like if you would like to know something in specific. So next time when we'll talk about that topic, we will be able to address your questions and your concerns.
Okay. Yes, also.
Exactly. Okay, if there are no any other questions, I would like to close this first meeting, and I would like to thank you very much, all of you, for being here from the very first time till the end, and thank you again to our partners. Thank you so much. Thank you, and see you next time. And Carrie and Antonio.
Yeah, well, thank you very much for everyone. And in case that you know also other people who are interested, okay, or can find very interesting this training, just let them know. Okay, we have also a large network, but our network is also limited, and probably you have also colleagues that can be interested. So tell them to enroll because it's totally free and it's for you. And we have the lucky to have a really like a large team of experts, and it's going to be very interesting. Okay, and for the Spanish participants, whatever questions that you need, any support, any doubt or anything, you have my email. You can write me, and I will reply you and help you with anything you need. Okay, so thank you very much.
Thank you, and have a good night, all of you. See you in 2 weeks.
Bye.
Bye.
Have a nice
Thank
time.
you. Bye.